Which one?
Something's buzzing me.
Yeah, that thing.
Okay, go ahead, it's recording.
Like a dragonfly up there as well. All right. Welcome back to Ride It, Wrench It. In this video, I'm going to show you how to determine the size or height of windshield that you might want for your Harley Davidson touring motorcycle. Okay, so I know this is going to look crazy, and that's fine. It's just one way to do it. We're going to show you other options for doing this. I got Margaret helping me. Just so you know, somebody said, you know, Margaret should be thanked for all the help she does. Guys, you're right. You know, one of my viewers said that. I totally agree with you. I mean, she makes the videos possible, really, because some of the stuff you just can't do without somebody holding the camera. So anyways, thank you, Margaret. And so everybody give her a thanks, man. We all appreciate it, you know. I appreciate her for helping me make the videos, and you guys appreciate having the videos. And it couldn't happen without her. So first thing you do is you sit on your motorcycle, get you a level. And typically, from what most write-ups and forums and even the dealership says, you know, when determining windshield, is you want your windshield to come about 2 inches below your eye level, because you want to look over the top of the windshield. There's a lot of reasons for that. One of them is distortions. Like if you get wave windshields, wind splitter windshields, they're horrible distortions when you're looking through them. It's not so bad with a straight windshield like the Harley Davidson stock windshield is, or even some of the higher rise ones. But again, this is going to be determinant on your comfort level. You know, how much wind blockage do you want, and also determines how much style you want. You know, some people want a different look. They want this, you know, hard look. That's why you've got these low profile windshields. It gives it kind of a tough look, and I get that. Some guys want windshields way up here. You know, they're looking through it, and if that's your style, that's fine, but you still got to determine how high you want it. So what we're going to do, our trash truck's coming through the neighborhood right now. Take a second here and let it go through. There we go, garbage day. It's the worst day to record ever. I'm going to hold this level basically right at my forehead, which my eye level is now at the bottom of the level. And you're going to want to make sure you sit on the motorcycle kind of like you are when you're riding too. So if you're a sloucher, make sure you slouch when you do this. You know, if you're upright, make sure you're upright when you do this. If you're, you know, somewhere in between, you know, do it that way. So get to how you want. You're going to hold the level. Then you're going to have somebody look at the bubble in the level. Tell me when it's level, Margaret. Or you level it for me.
Oops. Down just a little bit.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, there you go. And then you're going to measure from the center hole on the outer fairing, the center bolt, to the bottom of the level. What is that?
10 inches.
All right, so she came up with 10 inches. The center bolt for the windshield on the outer fairing, straight up, 10 inches. So if I come, so then you're going to take about 2 inches off of that, because you're going to want that windshield to be below your eyesight. So that puts me at 8 inches. So for the most part, I need a windshield that's going to rise up about 8 inches or so. Now, that's where it gets tricky, is windshields come in all different shapes and sizes, and every manufacturer has a different way of measuring the height of their windshields. So we're going to talk about that as well. All right, another method to do, and this one you can actually do by yourself if it comes down to that. You can use a piece of cardboard and you can put painter's tape. I'm not going to do that. And you can hold it up to your windshield until you get it to the height of where that's my eye height. And now let's have Margaret measure that from the center hole. Again, what do you got?
10 inches.
10 inches. So that's about accurate with the level technique. And then, because I'm just looking, that's blocking my field of view. So then I would drop down 2 inches according to basic standards. 2 inches put me about down there, and I'm looking over it. So that's another way. It's just a simple piece of cardboard, measure up, and then you'll know what to look for as far as your height goes in your windshield. So one of the best ways to determine windshield height is just head to your local Harley Davidson dealership. They have something real cool, and it's demo windshields. And they'll let you take these and put them on your bike, and you can ride around with it and see how you like it. This is really the best way to get a windshield because you'll have an idea of the height and what the windshield does for you on the motorcycle. The other thing is if you've got a Softail Deluxe, Fat Boy, a Road King, something to that effect, then they also have these windshields that you can hold up and look through and determine how many inches that you need for the, we call them riot shields because it looks kind of like, you know. But yeah, so this, you know, they have great options for a windshield height selection at Harley Davidson's dealerships. The stock low profile Harley Touring windshield has a rise of 4 and right about 4.5 inches. Now that's significant because that's straight up, and that's how we're measuring for our eyesight as well. However, when you measure the actual height of the windshield from the bolt with the angle back, it's 5.5 inches. So there's an inch difference between the actual height of the windshield and the actual height of what you need to be able to see over. So I went with a Clockworks windshield. As we determined just a little while ago, I needed about an 8-inch windshield. Clockworks is real good because they provide a chart, a height chart, so that you don't have to worry about how far back the windshield goes. They tell you how high it is straight up from the center bolt. So a 6.5 Clockworks inch windshield is actually 7 inches high because they got a little kick flare at the end of it. All right, so it's that high off of, you know, the center hole. That's not something that every manufacturer gives you as far as those dimensions go. Harley, if you go read the article on this that I wrote, they say low profile, standard, and tall, but they don't give you any numbers for what that means or what that pertains to. So when you decide on how high you need to look over with a vertical rise from there, you're going to have to look at different manufacturers and see if they give you information based on how far their windshield falls back and how high it is vertically, which is where your eyesight line is going to be. I hope that helps you determine the height of the windshield that you need for your Harley Davidson motorcycle. Again, the manufacturer dimensions are going to play a big part in getting the actual height that you need below or in front of your eyes that you're looking for. As always, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and also be sure and visit my website at rideatwrenchit.com. There is a corresponding article to this that gives a lot more detail into the selection of windshields for your Harley Davidson motorcycle.